MP. We're in the deep. Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting action. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. In December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Pistons, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And check it out, Orlando, back 2.5 games.
Many of us experts earmark them as favorites this season, and you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's MP, and it's Hill in at the center position. And for the Pistons, Thompson out there with Holland. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Furphy in a two-guard. And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element. Some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Now here's MP. Shot from the wing. That's good on the jumper.
Well, when MP's got that jumper working, look out.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Furphy, covered by MP. Thompson outside. And here's Cunningham outside. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. MP, the pass to Hill. Now Wagner. And here's MP, defended by Thompson. Hill with a screen on Thompson. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Pass to Furphy. Cunningham with the ball, covered by MP. Over MP, and that one's good. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's MP. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. He shoots. Plenty of room to knock down that one. MP's got 6.
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Furphy. Puts up a three. And Cunningham with a three. Give him 8 points now. He's got 6. Time from Portis. Takes one from 10 feet. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Magic trail by 4. MP outside. Banchero the screen. Here's MP. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Portis. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Imped around. Driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Well, that all comes down to MP's mentality. He was not going to redirect his drive just because of an incoming defender.
Murray's checked in for Detroit. And the Magic making a change here as well. Jackson, he's checked in for Black. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Hill.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's MP. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Detroit, they've fallen down to the 3rd spot and are hoping to turn things back around.
Well, I think for the Magic, they know they're capable of more, and I think we can expect to see them increasing their efforts in the games ahead.
Here's MP. Thompson knocks it away.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter. All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Portis. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. MP against Cunningham. MP drives in. And it's all tied up. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP. Because what they're doing now, it's clearly not working.
Now here's Thompson. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Down low. Here's Portis. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Hill with a screen on Cunningham. Ooh, nice concentration. 14 points for him.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Furphy. Here's Portis. Checked by Hill. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. We'll stand the NBA Cup has been... Let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Magic trail by 3. 1:36 left in the first. MP left side. Oh, another miss by MP.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Now here's MP. He's got 14. Pass to Wagner. MP with it. He takes it in. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Terry. Pass to Jeffries. Inside. Another shot. Terry's shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's MP. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about...
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Martin a screen. Here's MP. Oh, another miss by MP. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Holland out there with Murray. And it's Jeffries in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And he makes both free throws. Detroit leading by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He had 36 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Nifty move. And it's Martin with the rebound. Magic trail by 5. On the wing, MP. Detroit with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Martin a screen. Here's MP. Work in the interior. MP.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Detroit leading by 5. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. On target from range. Carter's gotten himself going here. His first of the game on the deep ball. To MP. Martin a screen. On the wing, MP. Give him 20. Just 5 on the clock. The long-range hit from MP.
At the arc, putting a lot of focus behind his shot.
Here's Terry. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The drive by MP. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Terry, covered by MP. Terry, the pass to Carter. Off the mark there with a 3. Magic trail by 5. Pass to Fox. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at MP, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Oh, nice D from Carter. Detroit leading by 8. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by MP.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And the Magic call time here. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Graham. Fox has checked in for Orlando. Banchero comes in for Jackson. Banchero the screen. MP the pass to Banchero. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Carter with it. MP's there. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. And now it's a 10-point Pistons lead.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Well, Brad, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Fox with a screen on Carter. Carter against MP. Takes it in. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 27.
Oh, taking it to the hoop despite the coverage. MP. Woo.
Cunningham passes to Carter. That one falls. And the Pistons lead by 10.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's MP. The rebound by Murray. For Detroit, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Outside Carter. And the three-pointer goes. Carter's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Fox with a screen on Carter. MP. Rebound Detroit. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Carter can't get it to go. Magic trail by 13. MP outside. Fox with a screen on Carter. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 29 for him.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Carter, the pass to Portis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And he drives in. The baseline J. It's good. MP
rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Now an update on Caleb Martin from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. There's some recovery. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Here's Holland. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer. Called in by Hill. Hill's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Furphy, covered by MP. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Furphy. Here's Cunningham. Kate Cunningham barreling inside.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside to get the bucket.
Count that bucket. MP's got 35.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. And he was dominant in their last outing and proved the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Detroit. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
I think for Detroit, they're holding definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
In position to make some noise come playoff time. We'll see. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Magic.
Well, I'm seeing way too much selfish play. Don't try to attack the defense 1-on-5. Move the basketball, look for others, and then get your teammates involved. That's a recipe for winning.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's MP, and it's Black in at the one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Stand the top pick in the 2021 draft, Kate Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
And make no mistake, Kate Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
The drive by MP, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, I like seeing MP attack down low. I mean, because sometimes it forces the D to foul.
And both free throws good for MP. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick. bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Magic trail by 11. Here's MP. MP, the flush.
That's on the D there. I mean, you got to push MP further away from the basket or you can expect this to happen.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Furphy on target from about 13 feet. Furphy's gotten his third basket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and...
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Okay. Portis has got 11 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Here's Furphy. Portis, right side. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
MP, the pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to MP. Nails it from 3. MP's got 44.
Well, MP's right there, shot ready.
Pass to Portis. Here's Holland. Thompson, a screen on Banchero. Holland for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. They set the pick from deep. MP. The Pistons clear it. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Here's Holland. The shot misses. Nice D from Wagner.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
A deep 3 from MP. Orlando again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
On the wing, Thompson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Here's Furphy. The 3-pointer off the mark. Magic trail by 12. Wagner outside. Back to MP. Hill with a screen on Cunningham. MP against Cunningham. Here's MP. Sinks the 15-footer. MP's got 46.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Holland, guarded by Banchero. Cunningham looking it over. Cunningham with the rain.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
It's so hard off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's MP. Thompson with some nice D.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Portis' shot is off. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. It's a 13-point game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's the floater. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one. Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Portis. Holland for three. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
The screen on Thompson. MP, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
The Pistons lead by 14. Portis outside. Pass to Terry. Now Murray. 4-3. Counted from distance. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
MP, the pass to Banchero. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Fox is checked in for Orlando. Christopher comes in for Wagner. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Right wing. Here's Jeffries. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 17.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
MP, the pass to Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Christopher. Kicks it out to MP. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, a chance to check out some stats for MP.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
1:24 left to play in the third. Carter, the pass to Jeffries. Thompson against Banchero. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. MP. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Carter's got 13 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
MP finds Banchero. Banchero the screen. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Magic, Allen, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero, and Black subbed in for Christopher. Both shots good from the strike. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. MP, the pass to Allen. Back to MP. Jackson, the screen. MP outside. The Pistons clear it. Jeffries has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Terry. MP with the block.
That's just great effort by MP at the defensive end.
And Fox powers it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
That's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pistons on top, leading by 17. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
And Coach Carlisle preaching strong defense there.
Yeah, basic fundamentals. Doesn't
some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Fox. Banchero comes in for Allen. And MP subbed in for Jackson. Murray out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Furphy in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Cunningham. Deflected. And he gets it back. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Furphy.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Magic trail by 19. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Detroit has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Portis the screen. Cunningham with the ball. And it's Hill picking him up now. The Magic have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Banchero finds MP. Banchero the screen. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Detroit. Portis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Cunningham outside. Pass to Furphy. Outside Murray. Launches it. It's hauled in by Hill. And so MP will bring it up for the Magic. Trailing by 17.
Hey, yo, right here.
Into the lane. MP on the take.
Hey, he's doing a float.
Detroit leading by 15. Pass to Furphy. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Powers it through. Totally in control. Protecting the ball the whole way. Banchero the screen. MP, the pass to Banchero. No good off the glass. Well, the Pistons shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Furphy, no good. Magic trail by 17. Pass to Wagner. And here's MP. Banchero the screen. MP against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Banchero with a screen on Thompson. The Magic need to put one up here. Wagner for 3. They grab their own miss. Now here's MP. Releases from the wing and drills it. MP's got 55.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson, he's checked in for Orlando. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Franz Wagner checked in for Jackson. They set the screen. MP with it. Portis picks him up. Hill the pass to MP. On target from about 13 feet. MP's got 57 points.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Inside. And Holland the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Now here's MP. He's guarded closely. "17-foot shot on the way." Pass to Black. Here's MP. And Carroll with a screen on Portis. From deep, MP. Another one goes! Incredible!
And would you believe it? He now has the 5th most 60-point games in a season.
I mean, what an achievement, right? He does things on the floor no one else can do. Tries a 9-footer. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The drive by MP. Pass to Thompson. 1:24 left to play in the fourth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pistons.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. 11-point game. MP outside. The 3 is up. Holland with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murphy, no good. MP outside. And the deficit down inside single digits. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Offline with a 3. So it's Detroit with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.